Hello creatives, welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth and I am at the gallery today for the Zodiac series. This reading is for Capricorn, whose major arcana card is the Death card. This is the artist card representing you as the open vessel, ready to receive whatever source can draw from the well of infinite creativity. So Capricorn, this is another new spread, one of mine. It is about tapping into your intuitive energy and where you might find that. So we're going to start with the archetype cards and ask the question, what self-introspection holds the untapped intuitive energy? Where do you need to start looking? The second row is, what part of this new insight holds the key to unlocking the intuitive energy? And then in this third row is, how should I begin the introspection? Where? And then we're going to follow up with the cards of truth and the Lenormand cards for more clarity. So Capricorn, let's dive in. Let's find out what self-introspection holds the untapped intuitive energy. And when we're done, we will ask one more question of Source. How would Source guide you in order to get the most out of this message? So you can dive just a little bit deeper. I know, it's exciting, and I love this spread. It's working out really well for me, so I really wanted to share this. All right, let's start with asking the question, what self-introspection holds that untapped intuitive energy? Hedonist. Okay, Capricorn, we know that you are really good at knowing your balances and how to get there from here. But let's look. We've got the light attributes as inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrating the beauty in yourself. Shadow attributes, pursuing pleasure to the detriment of health, indulges at the expense of others. Overindulgence or understanding that balance. Okay, so let's find out which one that might be for you. So something to think about there, and just how you go about knowing yourself to the extent of how much you take and how much you give. And is it at the detriment of yourself or others? Well, let's look at the cards of truth. Two of Spades. Great card for you to get here. This is all about finding remedies and cures. Not an easy thing to do. It's a struggle. With the Spades, it is always about your mental or physical health. And it's how to get there, how to discover. It is having things come together. Now this is willingly, it's moon energy. That is a reflection of yourself, your sun energy. So it's you already knowing how to make those connections, knowing what's healthy for you. Maybe you've struggled a lot, maybe you are struggling now to find that balance between the two. It is that time of year, right? After the holidays, making all those New Year's resolutions, and perhaps you are making a few for yourself and wondering just how to make the most of it. Let's look at the Lenormand cards. So you got the Star card. This is great. This is really being successful. It's being very in tune in your dreaming. So clearly you already know how to tap into that intuition through your dreams and really understand more of your inner self with this two here. So there is some something to understand about the Two of Spades is that it is separation from your habits, your self, in a way, where you can step aside and step into that watcher mode where you can look and see what needs to be tweaked. So, okay. So this is where your untapped intuitive energy lies, in you figuring out you in the best for your remedies and cures. Around about yourself. To get to that balance of giving and taking. Okay, so you're either very practiced at it and have been there, done a lot of that. And of course, this is around your creative journey. So you can think about it as in the studio or wherever this might land for you. It could be about selling your art. It could be about any part of that artistic journey that needs to find that balance of how much to give and how much to take. So let's look at the second row here and ask what part of this new insight holds the key to unlocking the creative energy. Give back. So it's about the giving part. Very interesting for you because it's where you're going to be able to get new insight. Let's see. Today is the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thought or expectation of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirits, as it's highly likely that someone really needs it today. So this is kind of like the random acts of kindness and how good that feels and how easy that is to give. And you actually get energy when you do it. So this is about helping someone else understand what you already understand about yourself and how to make that connection. Clearly, you do it with your intuitive dreaming, which is great. Let's take a look at the cards of truth. So you got the Five of Hearts. This tells me that you've struggled a bit with it. This is the struggling artist card. It's hard to figure out emotionally what works. If you're a songwriter, for instance, then you've got this sorting through emotionally to make that best connection with a song lyric. If you're an artist, then maybe it's the color palette that needs to be tweaked a little bit, or the perspective, maybe coming at it from a different angle. Something different. But it's through the sorting through what doesn't work in order to finally get to what does work. And all that sorting through really does give you plenty of nuggets, bits and pieces that eventually come together for you. All right, so let's see. You've got the house in the Lenormand card, so you have a very lovely, secure, safe place to do this exploration and delve into what you need to give to others without detriment to you or the health of others or yourself, or at the expense of yourself or others. What to give back. In that act of giving, you are going to find more energy to tap into your art intuitively, all that much more. Opening to your spirit guides, your muse, your daimon, and allowing something to come through for you. How to get by giving. Lovely. Okay, so let's look at the third row here. And how should you begin this introspection? Where to begin the begin? Happy accidents. This is a fun card for you to get. This is all about fortunate accidents can act as guides to edit and be open to where you should go next. So this is about being open to having something come through for you. This is a happy accident that is delivered through your guides. And as you know, these are gifts from your muses. And once you recognize that it's a blessing, really, because it's that, what do I want to say? It's going to look like it's a mistake or possibly even a failure, but it's not going to be. It's going to instead be some insight in recognizing that it's a happy accident is one of the clearest signs that you are recognized as an artist. This is you understanding that those happy accidents don't happen as an accident. They are actually delivered from the divine. So yeah, this is great. This is really great. So don't be worried, sorting through all of these trial and error, figuring it out is going to get triggered by something that's going to happen for you. It really is a gift from the guides. So let's take a look at the cards of truth here. Oh, this is lovely. You got the 8 of diamonds. So this is self-validation. This is you knowing you. This is you being able to find that value within. You already know it. You've been here, done that. This card tells me that you are truly practiced at this way of going about figuring out what's right for you. You are right there, ready for this one more time. And through that, knowing yourself so well, your skills, your talents, your self-validation, you're solid in it. Yeah, you will figure out what it is you're to be giving back in order to receive. Maybe that is just it. How you got there or got here from there. How did you figure out what got you to this place of being able to be so comfortable and mature, really, in your skills and your talents, that you are in a really good, solid place? How did you do that? That maybe is what you are to share and give back to those who haven't really figured it out yet. This trial and error that you clearly have had a lot of. The heart in reverse. So if it's in the upright position, this is all about loving yourself and where you should start. But it's in reverse, so you are to start by giving to other people. That same fulfillment that you now know how that feels for you. Wow. Okay, so you got your answers here. Tapping into that intuitive energy that hasn't been tapped in a while. So you clearly have a new leg of a journey happening for you here that your guides are going to bring to you. It's not going to feel like that in the beginning. It's going to almost look like it's a mistake, but perhaps sorting through some of the old works of art and understanding that something will get triggered there and you will be off to the races one more time, and you will know exactly what antidote to share with your peeps. Very cool. All right, so we're going to do one more thing. We're going to ask Source how else they would guide you to get the most out of this message. So I got the starseed cards and the astrology dice, and we're going to see what we have here. Surrender. Surrender your need to control the outcome. Just be with life in this present moment. Wow, that's a big one to ask. Surrender. All right, so we're going to find out where and how and in what area we can have this start to happen. Okay, so let's see. What did we get here? We got Pluto. Is that Pluto? Oh, that's not Pluto. It's Neptune. It's Neptune. Dreaming, right? Creative dreaming. It is involved with Pisces, which is the time period of what we are about to get into. We have Cancer, which is also relates to the moon, the ruling planet. Very nice. All about relationships and taking care of yourself. And we've got the third house, which is a very interesting house to get, because this third house is all about your, it's Gemini ruled, and it's about Mercury. It's about communications and your intellect and being curious and all of that good stuff around your communications. So how do we look at this? Communications through your dreams, and with the very intuitive, moon-oriented Cancer. Wow, there is your answer right there. Listen to your dreams clearly. This is amazing. I'm so glad that you got this. Great message. I wonder what the happy accident's going to be. I love it. Maybe you'll spill a can of paint. Oh, man, this is great. All right, well, have fun with it, and yeah, let me know if it resonates and if you like the spread. I'll see you next time, next month. Thank you for watching, and as always, happy creating.